Good evening, everyone. You all look so beautiful tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to ask everybody under the sound of my voice to tune forward to the program that is starting now, because we have an amazing history-making class of women to honor tonight, and they deserve all of our attention. Can we give a round of applause? Thank you. My name is Jennifer Porter, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of serving our mayor, Muriel Bowser, as the executive director of her Office on Women's Policy and Initiatives. Thank you. I'm excited to welcome each of you to our annual Washington Women of Excellence Awards celebration. My team and I work each year on behalf of Mayor Bowser to celebrate district women, to share resources to support them, and to learn from district women about how we as a government can better service you. Every year during Women's History Month, or as we like to call it, Women's Herstory Month, we come together with our sister agencies to curate special programming, and I am proud that my team, in partnership with our sister agencies and community leaders, many of you in the room tonight, have activated over 20 programs this month. Yes. And we're proud to have partnered with agencies from every single cluster of our government. And we've touched women from all 8 wards just this month. We've celebrated women making history in the announcement of DC's new Professional Women's Sports Coalition just yesterday. We celebrated the promotion of DC's first African-American woman assistant fire chief. And we've also celebrated our very own DC native, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was nominated to the Supreme Court. And now we have a professional sports team that has an owner who's officially become the first woman of color to own a National Women's Soccer League team, who we're honoring tonight. So DC, we have a lot to celebrate. This year's theme for Women's History Month is providing healing and promoting hope. And I'm so grateful that all of our honorees tonight have led careers that were others-centered, and each of them have both publicly and privately given so much hope to each of us. So tonight, to see these amazing women who have helped us heal and provided so much hope through tough times, we are honored to honor you. You created spaces and created community for district mothers. You've served survivors of domestic violence. You have led in male-dominated industries, and you have broken glass in places that women in DC and girls can see your history. My team is proud to have some amazing women serving in a public capacity that support our work and are the reason we're here tonight. They keep us accountable, and if you all know anything about our mayor, we are accountable to the district. This group of 22 women keeps us accountable, and each of you all at the center of all of our work, the DC Commission for Women. At this time, I'd like each of our DC commissioners and commissioners past who have served our office to just wave your hand as we acknowledge you today and every day. These women are examples of hope and healing every day, and I'm so honored to recognize them. Now, I'm honored to introduce the co-chair of this amazing body and a true woman business leader in her own right, Commission co-chair Angie Lundy, to provide remarks on behalf of the Commission and to introduce our illustrious mayor. Angie.
Thank you, Jennifer. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Angie Lundy. I am the co-chair of the DC Commission for Women. and I have the pleasure of introducing our esteemed Mayor Muriel Bowser this evening. The DC Commission of Women, in partnership with the Mayor's Office of Women's Policy and Initiatives, fosters economic and social equality for women and girls. We partner with various entities and women-owned businesses across the district to recognize and amplify resources and critical investments that support women and girls throughout the city. As a commission, we work to elevate the important issue for women by highlighting and bringing awareness through service and support. We have held hands with survivors of domestic violence, worked as mentors to DCPS girls throughout the pandemic, showing them that we are here, and genuinely support them. We have uplifted so many causes, ranging from salary negotiation, health, wellness, to political empowerment, advocacy, and civic engagement. Today, we join to celebrate some amazing women that we are honored to have as women leaders in the district and who we consider partners in this work. Each of these women were nominated by our commission, and were recommended because of their commitment to women in our city and to their trailblazing leadership. Among the many tasks of the commission, we consider this one of the highest, as DC has a long history of powerful women. These women tonight join a long legacy of leaders, fighters, and glass-breaking women, and we are thrilled to honor them tonight. Speaking of glass-breaking women, I am honored to introduce a great woman, Mayor Muriel Bowser. On November, let's give a round of applause. Yes. On November 6, 2018, Muriel Bowser became the first woman ever re-elected as the mayor of Washington, D.C. Woo! Yes, and the first woman to earn a second term in 16 years since taking office. Right. In the past 6 years, Mayor Bowser has doubled the district's annual investment in affordable housing and set a goal to build 36,000 new homes by 2025. She has championed a wide range of family-friendly policies, including raising the minimum wage, adding more than 1,000 new childcare seats, and focusing the DC government's attention on improving maternal health outcomes. Delivered a new stadium for the Mystics. Yeah. And she spearheaded the 2016 voter referendum on DC statehood. All right. Mayor Bowser earned a Bachelor's of Arts degree in History from Chatham University and a Master's degree in Public Policy from American University. All right. And received the honorary doctorates from Chatham University and Trinity University. With more than 20 years of experience in local government, she is a fearless leader and example to women everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Hello, ladies. You look marvelous. And happy Women's History Month. I am delighted to be here with you in person at the Wharf in Washington, D.C., to celebrate the contributions of outstanding women in our city, and to celebrate the accomplishments of women all over Washington who have stuck together with us during a pandemic where we know women were the most challenged, women were the most responsible for children, women were the most needed to leave the workforce, and now women have the greatest opportunity for the comeback. I want to acknowledge my office on Women's Policy and Initiative under the leadership of Director Jennifer Porter. Give them a great round of applause. Jennifer and her team have spearheaded, I think the number is 26 events. It is a 31-day month. But 26 events that range, as you've already heard, from focusing on how we're elevating women in DC government, how we're focused on our children in DC government, and how we're focused on making sure our budget represents how we advance women and girls in our city. And one thing that I'm really proud of, I'm going to brag on them for a minute. We have a school for girls in Washington, D.C., which we started during my tenure. And it's called the Excel Academy, and it's in Ward 8. And I was invited to Excel with Jennifer and the team, one day recently, actually, a few months back. And I was introduced. Someone gave me a lovely introduction like the one you just heard, and the girls clapped. They clapped. And then they introduced Jennifer, and they went crazy. So you know what that told me? That when I'm not watching, when I'm not in the room, that this team of great women is representing the values of DC government. When there's no camera around, that Commission on Women is mentoring girls to show them what it's like to go to school, get a good job, start a business, follow their dreams, and give back to the city that they love. And when I was there, I just knew that we were going to be okay. You get that feeling sometimes, ladies, when you look at the children, and you know we're going to be okay. So I'm not going to talk long, but I want to say that we have a lot to be proud of. We started some innovative programs like the one that we're supporting through Martha's Table to make sure that women who need a basic income so that they can make the decisions that they need to make to support their families and get back to work. It is a program that is showing a lot of promise. I'm also proud that we have been able to deliver on finally a hospital east of the river that is going to service all of our residents, but especially something that we've been missing, and that's quality maternal care in Ward 8. And so I know that you're going to stick with me on that. I'm also proud to announce with my new budget that we've been very focused on recreation opportunities. You're going to see and meet Michelle Kang, but give a wave, Michelle. Michelle is a professional sports owner, and let me just say, we're so proud of our championship Washington spirit. And we're adding 1,200 additional new opportunities for girls and women to play sports in DC. Our chief of police, not a woman, but he recognizes that we need more women in the police department. And so our budget also focuses on how we hire more officers, the officers that we need to keep the city safe, with a focus on getting to a department that is 30% female by 2030. And we know that a lot of women in our city are the backbone of how this city has grown. And we are promoting a package of $40 million in legacy initiatives to keep those small business owners and take them from tenants and renters to owners of their commercial property. And we know that it's going to be good for female entrepreneurs. The final thing I want to mention, and I'm not going to remember where the article that I read, but it pointed to a few major cities across the country. I think Los Angeles, us, maybe New York. And it showed a powerful outcome of when you're intentional about wages and policies that support moms and policies that support women and making sure that they have fair wages, like we've been focused on in the Women's Policy Office of negotiating strategies for women. What this article said is that young women in our city below 30 make just as much as young men in our city. Just as much. I don't know, but I like those numbers. So it's no doubt that, and you won't be surprised at how confident I am in our comeback from COVID. And it's going to take all of us, especially the women, to get back 100%, 150%, and take advantage of the amazing opportunities in our city. I am proud to be your mayor. I am proud to be able to make significant and robust investments in women, girls, and families. And we're just going to keep doing it. You keep being awesome, and we're going to try our best to keep up with you. Congratulations to all of our award recipients tonight.
Let's give it up for our mayor. So now the moment we've all been waiting for, waiting patiently, some not so patiently. But we're going to ask each of our honorees to come up. We will announce them, and we will have a brief photo with our honorees and the mayor. So family and friends, if you need to make your way, make your way. And we will take a brief photo, and after each honoree has a photo with the mayor, we will then take a group photo of our honorees and then continue to celebrate the night. So I'm going to ask the mayor to join me at the podium as we honor our honorees. And all of these women are so worthy of our respect and our attention at this time, so I'm going to ask that each of us devote our attention to these amazing women in this moment. Our first honoree is Miss Deisha Dyer, the founder of Hook and Fasten.
First of all, so thank you so much. I was a DC resident for 8 years during the Obama years at the White House, so I'm sure I saw some of you at our parties there. But I did return, and I'm so happy to be back in the district. Started my business here, started a foundation here, and I'm just so thankful to the mayor and to all of the work that you've done, Jennifer, as well, and to all the mayor's staff for this amazing award. So thank you all so much on behalf of all the black girls that are not in the room right now. I appreciate this so much, so thank you.
Our next honoree is Miss Judy Berman, the Executive Director of the Capitol Hill Village.
They said we weren't going to have to talk. So I don't know. I do just want to say thank you on behalf of Capitol Hill Village and on behalf of all the seniors out there, particularly the senior women who make this city so much stronger and better and more beautiful. Thanks.
Our next honoree is Sandra Jackson, President and CEO of House of Ruth.
I just want to say thanks so much to the mayor for this honor, first of all, and to my team that's here from House of Ruth, an organization. They are the ones that really do the heavy lifting. But House of Ruth has been around 46 years, and I am accepting this honor on behalf of the 13,000 women and children that we have served over the 46 years. And always know that when you support women and children, you can depend that there will be strong families and strong communities. And that's what we're about.
Congratulations, Ms. Jackson. Next, accepting on behalf of Patricia Nas, we have Jacqueline Conley. Patricia, who unfortunately is traveling internationally today, could not be with us, but she is the founder and executive director of the Women's Collective. Let's give a round of applause for Patricia in her absence.
Thank you all so very much. And as she said, Patricia Knowles is unable to be with us, but I am so happy and honored to represent her and to thank the mayor and all of you for this honor, for the work, the hard work that the women of the Women's Collective have been doing for many, many years, and it could not be done with all of the staff and all of the women who are served in the Washington, D.C. area, women who are of color and their families who are living with HIV and AIDS. So thank you so much.
Next up, we have a power mom duo, Miss Nikki Osei Barrett and Miss Simona Noche Rice, founders of Millennial Moms of Color and District Motherhood and the Mom Friends.
We're so excited to continue to do the good work for Millennial Moms of Color in the area. Thank you to the mayor for this honor, and to our Mom Squad and District Motherhood Society for continuing to help us make sure Black millennial moms have everything they need to thrive in their motherhood journey.
Echoing everything that Simona said, thank you to the mayor, thank you to the Women's Office of Policy, and also thank you to you, Simona, for answering that DM when I reached out saying that I wanted to work with you to create this space for Black millennial moms. And thanks to all of you.
See, when women link up, power happens. You see that? Started with just one DM. Look at that. Next, we have Miss Y. Michelle Kang, as of yesterday, inked, the owner of the Washington Spirit. I'm sorry, the National Championship Washington Spirit. Michelle.
I'm accepting this honor on behalf of all the players at the Spirit. We together made a history in women's sports, but we could not have done that without the incredible support of all of you, everyone in DC, and soccer fans across the country. So we're moving forward, onward and upward, and they need your support more than ever before. Our season opening game is May 1, so I hope to see you at Audi Field on May 1. Thank you.
Okay, you all heard the charge, May 1. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Our final honoree tonight is Miss Maria Patricia Corrales. She is the president of Fiesta DC. She's a power woman entrepreneur, and she's an amazing champion for women in the district. Not only is she a power woman, but she gives back so much to our DC community. And finally, we welcome Maria.
Good evening, all. How are you? ¿Cómo estamos? It's a pleasure and honor to be here as a representative of the Hispanic community. Every single one of you, do you know what is rice and beans? Yes, that's what we are. We are in every single household, and guess what? We'll be here to stay. Thank you, Mayor Bowser, for actually opening your house. Thank you, every single one of you, because of my event, all of you are just so endear to me. And thank you to the Wharf, because that was my second home for last year's event. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, and congratulations to each of our honorees tonight. And this is a MoPI tradition. As we celebrate each of our honorees, we leave you all with a charge. Now, we've given these women beautiful plaques, beautiful corsages, but as we depart, our charge to each of you as a community is to give something more. We celebrate our nominees for what they've done, but the celebration continues in what each of you will do. We honor them by supporting them with words and deeds, whether it's supporting our women-owned businesses, donating to these amazing and phenomenal causes, attending a game or a championship. We're claiming that, right? And exploring partnerships. Our charge is to help these women continue to make history every day. So your challenge is to learn more about their organizations and support them. Continue their message and help them to thrive, because as they thrive, our entire community thrives. These women are pillars of our community and they need our support. So DC, as our mayor always says, are you with me? Are you with us? Okay. I have a few special thank yous. I want to thank the Mayor's Office on Nightlife and Culture. We asked for tonight, I asked my colleague, Solana Vandernat, I said, we need the most beautiful venue in DC for this event. Look at this. Look at this. We want to thank the amazing team here at the Wharf Dock Master Building and the Friends of the Wharf. Can we give a round of applause? I know a few folks have asked me about hosting their next event here, so check out the team and support them. Not only did they provide this beautiful space, but they've curated the menu tonight. Each of our women-owned restaurants and bars here on the Wharf have provided our refreshments for tonight, and so we're supporting women through and through, yes. Thank you to Team Mocha and particularly Team Serve DC for your continued partnership in the execution of each of our Women's History Month events. I want to thank my predecessor, Secretary Kimberly Bassett, who's here for her leadership. I want to also thank every cabinet member and senior leader in district government who's here tonight. Thank you for your leadership. We've had a powerful month, and I thank you for your partnership. And lastly, I want to thank the award-winning Team Mopai. Our team, Shatiria Pearson, Brianna Battle, and Alex Chambers, they have been outstanding all month, and we have to honor them today. I want to take a point of personal privilege to thank Ms. Alex Chambers for her commitment to women and girls in the district. This is Ms. Chambers' last event with us, and I promised her I wouldn't cry. But she has been the face of Mopai at community events, youth programs, and I want to personally thank her for her years of service to her hometown and her community. May your love for your community continue to inspire us all. Lastly, I want to thank all the fellas in the room and all the gentlemen who have supported our women throughout this month. You all have been rock stars. Yes, Team Mopai, please come forward. Ms. Pearson. We want to thank each of you all for your continued support. And again, as is our tradition, this doesn't end in Women's History Month. We are here all year long, providing programming, support, and activating women across our city to succeed. So we ask each of you all to follow at DC Mopai as we follow our amazing woman leader and our mayor, and to continue to create pathways for the middle class for women, because we know when women thrive in our city, our entire community thrives. Congratulations, honorees. Let's celebrate.